Travel back in time thousands of years ago when the only means of transportation was walking. Picture a world where your only option for movement was the strength of your own 2 feet. As societies evolved, so did our need for efficient transport. The first significant leap was the domestication of animals. Horses, camels, and even elephants became our earliest Uber drivers, making long-distance travel a reality. But then, an invention came along that was a real wheel deal. Yes, you guessed it, the wheel. This simple yet revolutionary invention opened a whole new world of possibilities. Suddenly, we weren't limited to the speed or stamina of a pack animal. With the creation of carts and carriages, goods and people could be moved more efficiently and over greater distances than ever before. The wheel didn't just make life easier, it set the wheels in motion for a revolution in transportation. The introduction of the wheel was a game changer, setting the stage for the evolution of transportation. Fast forward to the 19th century, an era of steam and steel. This was a time when the world was on the brink of a transportation revolution. The invention of steam-powered vehicles was set to change the way people and goods moved around the globe, and it all began with the steam engine. The steam engine, a marvel of engineering, was a game changer. It harnessed the power of heated water to create steam, which was then used to power machinery. This technology was quickly adapted for transportation, leading to the creation of the steam locomotive. The steam locomotive was a beast of burden, capable of hauling heavy loads over long distances at an unprecedented speed. It was faster, more efficient, and more reliable than horse-drawn carriages, making it an instant hit. The impact of the steam locomotive on transportation was profound. It didn't just change how we traveled, it transformed the very fabric of society. You see, before the advent of railways, transportation was a laborious, time-consuming affair. But with the steam locomotive, distances that once took days to cover could now be traversed in mere hours. This speed and reliability of travel opened up new possibilities for trade, communication, and exploration. The Industrial Revolution, already in full swing, was accelerated by this transportation breakthrough. Factories could now receive raw materials and ship finished goods faster and more efficiently than ever before. Cities grew around railway hubs, and communities that were once isolated became connected. The world became a smaller, more accessible place. But it wasn't just industry and commerce that benefited. The steam locomotive also democratized travel, making it affordable and accessible to the masses. For the first time in history, ordinary people could travel beyond their immediate surroundings, opening their eyes to new cultures, ideas, and opportunities. The advent of steam power and railways marked a significant shift in the transportation landscape. It was a leap forward, a stride into a new era. And as we'll see in the next chapter, it was just the beginning of a journey that would take us from the ground to the sky and beyond. Enter the 20th century, the dawn of the automobile. The stage was set for a revolution in transportation, one that would forever alter the landscape of society. Our tale begins with the invention of the automobile. The late 19th century saw the birth of this groundbreaking technology, but it was in the early 20th century that the automobile truly found its footing. Pioneers such as Carl Benz and Henry Ford began to refine and improve upon the initial designs, sparking an era of rapid innovation and development. Then, enter Henry Ford, an ambitious inventor with a vision to make automobiles accessible to the masses. His introduction of the Model T in the early 1900s was a game changer. Backed by the innovative assembly line technique, Ford was able to mass-produce cars at an unprecedented scale, making them affordable and accessible to a wider public. And as more and more people took to the roads, society began to transform. The automobile, once a luxury item, became a necessity. Travel became faster, more efficient, and more convenient than ever before. Cities expanded, suburbs sprouted, and the world shrunk. The freedom to go wherever, whenever was no longer a privilege for the few, but a reality for many. Yet, it wasn't just about convenience. The rise of the automobile industry catalyzed economic growth, creating jobs and spurring technological advancements. It gave birth to a culture of mobility, a lifestyle centered around the freedom of movement. But the dawn of the automobile was not without its challenges. The environmental impact, the traffic congestion, the safety issues. These were problems that emerged with the rise of the car. Yet these challenges also paved the way for further innovation, driving the search for safer, cleaner, and more efficient modes of transportation. The automobile revolutionized the world, but it was just the beginning. The journey of transportation evolution was far from over. A new era was on the horizon, an era that would take us beyond what we thought was possible, and into the realm of the electric car. The sky is the limit, they say, and in the 20th century we made it our road. The invention of the airplane was a significant leap in our transportation evolution, a dream of many materialized by the Wright brothers in the early 1900s. This was the birth of a new era, an era that defied gravity and soared above the clouds. The airplane, a machine that once seemed impossible, became a reality, revolutionizing the way we traverse continents. It was not just about speed, but also about reach. Remote corners of the world suddenly became accessible. The airplane was a magic carpet ride, whisking us away to distant lands in a matter of hours. The impact of commercial aviation on global travel is profound. It shrunk the world, making long-distance travel not a matter of weeks, but merely hours. The airplane was no longer a luxury, but a necessity, a tool that connected businesses, cultures, and people like never before. It bridged gaps, broke down barriers, and fostered a sense of global unity. The era of flight as we know it was a game changer. It transformed the way we perceive distance and time. It brought about a new age of connectivity, making the world not just a global village, but a tightly knit neighborhood. Air travel made the world a smaller place, but the next revolution was just around the corner. In the 21st century, we're witnessing a new revolution, the rise of electric cars. Electric cars, or EVs as they are often referred to, have been around longer than you might think. The concept of battery-powered vehicles dates back to the 19th century, but it's only in the last couple of decades that they've truly taken off. Early attempts at electric vehicles were plagued by short battery life and slow speeds. However, advancements in technology, particularly in batteries and electric motors, have propelled us into a new era of transportation. The turning point came in the early 21st century, when a small Silicon Valley startup by the name of Tesla Motors burst onto the scene. Tesla's Roadster, launched in 2008, was the first highway-legal electric vehicle to use lithium-ion battery cells, and it proved to the world that electric cars could be both practical and desirable. Tesla's success sparked a revolution in the auto industry, with traditional car manufacturers racing to develop their own electric vehicles. So why are electric cars so important for the future of transportation? Well, the answer lies in their potential to reduce our reliance on fossil fuels and cut down on greenhouse gas emissions. Unlike conventional vehicles, which burn gasoline or diesel, electric cars run on electricity, a much cleaner source of energy. They produce zero tailpipe emissions, making them a much greener alternative to their fossil fuel burning counterparts. Moreover, the energy efficiency of electric cars is significantly higher. They convert over 60% of the electrical energy from the grid to power at the wheels, while conventional cars only convert about 20% of the energy stored in gasoline to power at the wheels. This efficiency, paired with the decreasing cost of batteries, is making electric cars an increasingly economical choice. But it's not just about environmental and economic benefits. The rise of electric cars is also driving innovations in other areas, such as autonomous driving and smart grid technology. The integration of electric vehicles into the grid could help balance supply and demand and reduce the need for new power plants. The journey of electric cars, from early prototypes to today's high-performance vehicles, is a testament to human ingenuity and our ability to innovate in the face of challenges. The electric car revolution is not just about changing how we drive, but also about creating a sustainable future for our planet. Electric cars are here to stay, shaping the future of transportation. From walking to electric cars, the journey of transportation has been nothing short of extraordinary. We've journeyed from the slow and humble beginnings of horse carriages to the thrilling speed of electric cars. This evolution, fueled by human ingenuity and technological advancements, has reshaped our societies, economies, and personal lives. As we look into the crystal ball of the future, electric cars are poised to take center stage. They represent not just an eco-friendly alternative, but a catalyst for a broader shift in our transportation systems. Imagine a world with autonomous vehicles where traffic jams and road accidents are a thing of the past. Picture the Hyperloop, whisking passengers at breathtaking speeds, shrinking distances, and redefining our concept of mobility. This is more than just a dream. It's a vision that's gradually coming to life, propelled by our relentless pursuit of innovation. As we move forward, one thing is certain: the future of transportation is electric.